and I sit there. The court started at 9 o'clock. They did not see me until 12:30. So I'm antsy, I'm irritated, and I go in there with a beautiful black judge, but that had nothing to do with it, right? Because she wasn't no joke. It was people in there showing out because they had been impatient. Somebody was about to go to jail for
There. The
contempt
court
of
started
court.
at 9 o'clock. They did not see me.
Oh, I hear myself. Ew, that's how I sound. And I sound like Barry White early in the morning. At any rate, they dismissed everything. Like they dropped everything. I had to pay $180, no points, nothing on my record, like clean slate, no low contender, whatever. Like y'all are amazing. So thank you. Love y'all. And I'll go on mute and welcome.
So yeah, so I wanted Manya to tell everybody who she is. Since she listen, is this I think she making history, y'all. You think this is history because she is the first person who on the first day came with her camera on, right? Yep, she's the only in all these days, 1,337, as many new people as we've had. They always come with their cameras off. She said, come on, my
I
camera.
just wanted to see faces, and I wasn't sure, so I said I'm gonna come to the meeting and show up. So here's my face.
Yeah. So tell them just a little bit about who you are and what you do and why are you here? Why you showed up?
Oh, well, I showed up. My name is Manya. Welcome, and I mean, thank you for welcoming me, and good morning, Grand Rising. I am a life insurance agent. I am a transplant. I'm from the Virgin Islands, raised in New York, and living in Georgia right now.
Another New
So,
another New Yorker. We attract New Yorkers. I think we do.
yes, I was walking into Publix 2 days ago, was it? It was about 2 days ago, maybe
Yep.
three, and um, this goddess, this goddess was walking next to me, and I saw a glimmer of gold in this pretty red cape, and I just told her, I'm like, you need to have somebody shopping for you. Somebody should be shopping for you. You should not be walking up in here looking this gorgeous. And that was it. She said, I know, right? And I'm like, yeah, they should be shopping for you. And all she was going to get was some ice. And I should have probably taken you about 5 minutes. And like 45 minutes later, we were still in the in Publix talking, and just everything being said. A pleasure to be here. And I had literally the day before was in my car, and just having my conversation with God, but really truly like asking, what's up? Like, come on. I need, like, what am I to be doing? And really upset for a while, and just throwing all the questions I want out there, and just in all honesty, it was just a breath of fresh air, because all the little things that I said in private, you said, like, every little thing, just small answers. So I know for sure that he's listening, whom she's listening, our God and goddesses, they're listening, your ancestors are listening. It's just a pleasure, because yesterday I tried to get up, I was up, and sure enough, as I told you, the devil like whispers in your ear, and all of a sudden I'm struggling to get up. But this morning I said, okay, I sound like a frog.
Nope.
I sound like a frog, but I said, I'm getting up. I'm going to be here, and wash my face, brush my teeth, and barely did my hair. But
It's all good. It is all
yep,
good. You are
pleasure to be here. A
we
pleasure.
we say it all the time. You are in the right place at the right time, the right
Absolutely.
people doing the right thing
Absolutely.
for the right reason. So welcome, welcome, and welcome. Um,
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab our affirmation cards and get this party started. Um, these are our affirmation cards by Louise Hay. Hey, Seven, I called you. Jeremiah, good morning. Who's else is there? Danny, Erica, welcome, welcome to my TikTok crew. Hey, Miss Carol over there on Instagram. You know, we got our regulars everywhere, right? And the first card says, I lovingly do everything I can to assist my body in maintaining perfect health. I get plenty of sleep every night. Oh, that's not true yet, but I'm working on it. My body appreciates how I take care of it because I did not go to bed till 4 a.m. because my team was still outside. They were still outside. Then finally, James called and said, Miss Rose, go on to bed now. My team, I'll tell you. And the second card says, I love life. I love life. It says, it is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. I love that card. I am so happy and grateful for what we get to do in this space and to know that we are attracting like-minded people. And I just know that this is truly just the beginning of the beginning. You know, this circle that we have created here, this support space is only going to get gooderer and gooderer, bigger and bigger. And you know, when in the song when Pastor Mike said the next thing that you're about to do, and all I could think of is the book, the book we just launched, The Power of 33. And who am I? 33. What? I'm the 33rd story in the book. So I just can't wait to see how this is all going to tie in with all of the great work that has been given unto me to do, that I do so lovingly and graciously because I am grateful for all assignments that have been given to me. And so we're going to jump now to our 5 minutes of gratitude. And let's see what page we're going to let it fall open to. And it starts with a quote by Christine May. It says, appreciate every little beautiful moment in every day of your life. Give it a try and you'll see the world from another perspective. Isn't that true though? No matter how bad it gets, no matter what it looks like, that if you just look at it from a different set of eyes, it's not as bad as what you really think. Sometimes some of the places and people that are being released for your own good. You're getting kicked out. You're getting booted out. Miss Carol, I am waiting for a response from the team because they had a bunch of them for sale, and I just need to get the appropriate links for everybody. Hopefully, I'll have them today and be able to give them to you tomorrow. So yeah, like we get booted out of places, right? And I'm thinking to myself, did I just get kicked out? Is it time to go? And I don't even get upset anymore because I just know it's just time to go. And it doesn't matter like what it is. It could be work, it could be somebody's house, it could be at the barbecue, whatever. And sometimes you even see the need to leave. Nobody has to tell you anything. I have walked in places and did a whole U, walk straight in, around the back, and straight back out the door. These ain't my people. You can see it. And sometimes when you can't see it, it can be real drastic. Mind you wasn't here when this happened. I got an invitation to speak at a brunch. And when I got there, you know, the vibe was not really my vibe, but it was cool. It was something I was doing for a friend, so it was all good. And while I was speaking, while I was speaking, my friend came up and took the mic from me and said, that's enough of that. And she went on playing a game about who's wearing Chanel, who's wearing Baccarat. And then when I started looking around at the room, I saw that everybody was in designer clothes. I'm in a caftan with my hair up. I'm in a caftan. I'm like, ooh, these are not my people. And God said, shut up. They not listening to you. So because at first I was like, excuse what? And you know, there's words in sacred text that says something about casting your pearls before swine. Message wasn't for them. And I just sat down in shock because that has never happened to me before. And maybe out of an audience of maybe 30 people, three of them came up to me afterward and was like, I was really interested in what you were saying. How can I get in touch with you? So it was a couple of them in the room, but the room as a whole, not at all. So continuing our gratitude, fill in the four blanks. An ability that I am fortunate to have. An ability that I am fortunate to have. Number two, someone whose presence make my life sweeter. Someone whose presence makes my life sweeter. Number three, a need I have that is being met today. A need I have that is being met today. And lastly, the greatest benefit of being alive right now. And the affirmation says, this moment is where life happens. This moment is more than enough. This moment is where life happens. This moment is more than enough. You know, we say it all the time. The past is gone. It's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. The future does not exist. That's why they call the present a gift. So let's stay present in the gift. There's another quote by it's Lao Lao Tzu, and I think it's spelled TZU. He said, "If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. But if you are at peace, you are in the present." So let us stay at peace in the present. The present is the gift. And as long as you stay in the gift, it is already all right. No matter what it looks like to your reality eye, no matter what it looks like, you are okay. Because God got the plan. You know, when some stuff is really, really like out of control, I just say, what is this here to teach me? You know, when they asked me the question, they allowed us to speak for like 4 minutes or 5 minutes on Sunday. And they asked me about my life, you know, and some of the things that I experienced. And I said that a lot of what we experience becomes sacred signposts. They are signposts for others who are in that similar valley to see that, wait, yo, she been through that. I could talk to her. So be okay with the sacred signpost that says, yes, I was divorced. Yes, I was bankrupt. Yes, I've been through foreclosure. Yes, I had bad credit. But guess what? I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through. And I'm not embarrassed about any of it. You know why? I'm not the only one. And neither are you. Sacred text said that we are all experiencing the same thing across the brotherhood. We are all experiencing the same thing. And if you are a part of this world or living in this world, maybe not a part of it, but living in it, these systems are just that, systems. And we just have to learn to live within the system so that we can take care of ourselves and our families. And trust me, there is a cheat code for all of it. It's a cheat code for all of it. So be okay when life twists to the left and twists to the right, and you're like, oh my God, what will I do? Sometimes the answer is do nothing. Be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know not only who you are, but whose you are. See, I know it's a thing, and I tell people all the time, and we all say it in here often as well. Don't play with me. Don't do things to me. You know why? Because I'm one of God's favorites. I am one of God's chosen. And do you know how long it took me to be able to say that? Because the story of my life and the things that happen in most of our lives, when you see yourself on the other side of it, you gotta know, oh, God love me. God, I don't know about you, but he loved me. Favor ain't fair. And I'm just telling you that I'm favored. I'm favored. I'm very favored. And be okay with it. Because people look at me sometimes and like, a minute ago, she was going through such and such and such and such. How she? They ain't gonna ask. They just gonna talk about you. They just gonna talk about you. And it's okay. We understand human nature that people are going to be people. What they say, people go people, and life going life. And that's what they do, life and peopling. And we just moving through with no problem. Because God got us. God got us. God got the plan, the whole thing. And I just be like, when I wake up in the morning, I get so excited because I'm like, oh God, what you about to do today? Because I know yesterday was amazing. So I know. And even if, I mean, bills come and speeding tickets, they come and all of these different things happen. Life is still gonna happen, but it's all in how you see it. And just know that we are all special in our own right, but at the same time, we're all experiencing the same stuff. We've all experienced job loss. We've experienced loss of loved ones. We've experienced wayward children and just all of the stuff. Be okay. Be okay. Right now, my daughter is preparing for her first child, my youngest daughter. And in this thing, she's been an aunt since she was 4 years old, but never a mother herself. And it's just wild listening to her. I'm like, I'ma just be over here. Um, okay, whatever you want. She told her dad, like, I'm gonna buy this because this is our youngest child. We have four children. She is the youngest. And this will be our 10th grandchild. But it's our baby now. She's the youngest of all of our kids having a baby, right? So she's been married for 2 years already. She's been with her husband probably 8 years or something. They were together a long time. They met in college and been together. And so they got married 2 years ago, got a house last year, and now they're having their baby. They did everything in order, right? But she crazy, y'all. And her dad is offended. Her dad is offended. He said, why you won't talk to her? I said, and say what? She told us that we cannot come over her house for 30 days to after her baby is born because it's a little tiny. She said, Mommy, it's a little tiny baby and it can't be around all them germs. And I'm telling her, yeah, the baby do need to be around the germs because that's how they build immunity. But I didn't say nothing. I said, okay, baby, no problem. And so her dad was like, what? I spent this much money. I bought because he just bought the stroller. He done paid for the midwife. He done did all these things that she said she wanted. He done paid. Listen, he won't stop. And then he keeps sending her stuff that he wants to buy. And then she comes to me and says, why you and my dad? Now, how I get in it? I'm not even in it. How you and my dad gonna just buy me whatever y'all want? Why y'all don't just look at the registry? I said, first of all, I didn't say anything to you. That's somebody working the name of he working a rogue by himself. So don't put me in it. And so then he was like, why you don't say nothing to her? You scared of her. I said, no. I recognize a new mother who don't know what she don't know yet. And as much as she believes what she is saying, it is not going to go like that. That's what we have to know as the seasoned adults in her life. Her poor husband, he just like, okay, all right. Okay. He just looked like a deer in the headlights. But he loved her so much and he just gonna do whatever she asks. And that's their arrangement and their agreement. And again, that's none of my business. Why would I get all bent out of shape because she said don't buy nothing? Okay. And when she's ready for me to buy something, she'll tell me. So life is gonna do what it do. And family and friends and all of that, they're going to be who they are. Be okay with people being themselves. And I think it was my son's daughter. My son never got married, so he got baby mamas. So we was talking to one of his baby mamas last night. She been around her kids are my son's kids are 18 and 19 now. So the 18-year-old called us last night and was talking to us, and then her mother was there, and so we ended up talking to her, and she was like, "How do y'all feel about y'all baby having a baby?" And so he starts going all off about all of the things that I just told you. And then she said, "Mama Darlaina, why you don't say nothing?" I said, that's not my business. That's that grown lady's business. My daughter's 28 years old. She can decide for her life how she wants. Yes, people are all different. People are at different places and need to have their own experiences. Yes, Seven. That's what Seven said on TikTok. People got to have their own experiences. She about to have a whole water birth with a pool in the living room. Like, what? I had all my babies at the hospital. Now, probably had I known what I know now, maybe I would have had that choice, but that wasn't a choice for us. And so she's doing it the way her own way. And if she want me here, I'm here. If she don't, I'll be back when she say be back. And let her and her husband have the experience that they want to have. And it doesn't have to include anyone. Mother, father, sister, grandma, it don't have to include anybody. And be okay with people making a decision for their lives. The one thing that we know is that we love her unconditionally. And when they laughed at me because I said, I speak when I'm spoken to. When she want me to do something, when she needs something, she asks me. And I gladly do it. Mom, I'm kind of tired. Can you go pick up my vitamins? Absolutely, baby. Lay down, get some rest. I'm gonna run to the store for you. I don't have no problem. My husband gonna say, my ex-husband gonna say, oh, so you girl. You girl? Girl, you the maid. Girl, go over here and go over there. Call me what you want. But what I'm not having is a heart attack and being all upset like you, cause I don't got that issue. And she was so grateful and so thankful, and she don't have no problem with me. She got a problem with you because you doing too much. Calm down. She 4 months. Calm down. It's a long way to go. I laugh because every time something comes up and she says it, I say, okay. And I sip my tea again. Because people don't know what they don't know.
Darlaina,
Yes, ma'am.
I I believe that you are doing you're doing the right thing.
Yes.
We know, you know, and it's just people's tendency to get all in other people's business. You're right. You gotta let her be a grown woman, and she's gonna find out for herself, and she'll turn around and say to you, "You know what?" you
Don't
know.
leave. Stay right here, please.
But I think you're absolutely right. And people, we have a tendency of jumping all in people's business and telling them what they should do and stuff. And this includes your children. You have to let them
Let them be.
find out for themselves. You really do. You have to say, okay, now when you want some advice, I'm right here.
Right here.
Okay. If you
Uh,
want some advice, I'm right here. But go ahead and handle your business.
However you see fit.
Exactly. So I'm with you on that, mommy.
Call me when you need me.
There you go.
I'll be right here. It's so funny. One day she came and she said, and so she said, I just want to know about your pregnancies. Like, did you have like any problems? Like, so I was like, only with my middle daughter, I was in preterm labor, so I ended up being in the hospital for 30 days. But other than that, no, everything else was great with the rest of you. She said, okay. And then she left. That's all she wanted to know. She wanted to know if she has any pre situations that may happen because it happened to her mama. Nope, got nothing. We good. And she said, okay. It was a that 3 minute conversation and she was gone. Um, Seven said, I will always say it once first, so you can't say, yo, you didn't know or wasn't told. Yeah, I listen, she knows that I'm here. Period. I'm here. And so, and if there's anything that comes up, she know I'm the number one person that's gonna make sure that it get done, whatever that means. So that's all she needs to know. So let me jump into our deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart-centered living, because we are people living from our hearts for this day, August the 19th. It starts with the words, too far to turn back now. Too far to turn back now. I love that. We could just stop and talk about that. How far you have come. One of my business coaches asked me, she said, tell me about a time when you were going through something and you didn't think that you were going to come through. And I thought of the time and I went to tell her, and she said, no, 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 not that time. The time before that. And I go to tell her another time. She said, no, 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 not that time. The time before that. And I'm like, okay. And then I go to tell her again. And she said, no, 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 not that time before that. And then she finally says, don't you get it? You always come through. Sometimes we come through with a couple of scars, a little bit of scabs, but we always come through. And when we come through, it may be by such a narrow window that the people that we were with don't come through with us. You may leave a husband, you may leave a wife, you may leave a family member, you may leave a bunch of people in the background, but you come through. Come through. What you say, Sherry? Hold on, let me open up the chat so I can see. Chat look like it's been on fire over here. Like 19 things in the chat. Today is the 19th. You just said the 20th. Oh, did I? Oh, okay. August 19th. This is for August 19th. Too far to turn back now. And the quote is from Nelson Mandela. It says, the march to freedom is irreversible. Can't go back.
No.
You can't go. It's so many things, so many places. Not only can't we go back, we won't go back. I don't want to go back to that crybaby girl that thought the world was coming to get me. I like this lady that I am now. I like this new, evolved, like, oh, that's how you feel? Okay, no problem. I'm going to make my exit from your life. Not from the room, from your life. I am so certain of the person that I am becoming that I no longer go places where I know I was only tolerated. I only go places that I am celebrated. Point blank, period, the end. If it's not celebration when I show up, oh baby, I'm not coming. I got a message from Her Excellency Shantae. Her daughter said, you know, Miss Darlaina, when she show up, she show out. She show out. You told her red carpet and she was red carpet ready, mommy. Didn't she look so beautiful? She looked so goddessy, mommy. And so she was so enamored by me that Shantae had to tell me what her daughter said. And that's right. When the people tell you to show up, don't come half at it. Come all the way. And don't worry about what other people are doing because everybody was not red carpet ready, but I was. And will always be. I love a good dress up. What we dressing up? What color you want me to wear? Okay. And today is Tuesday, 55 and older get 25% off at the thrift store today. That's where I find all my best findings. I was calling it old people day, but Sherry don't like that. But that's how and it's a meetup on Tuesdays. The 55 and olders is in the building. They out there. Go there. Hey girl, did I ain't see you last week. You doing all right? Oh, my little sugar was acting up. It was so funny. I'm like, oh my God, they really come here. But yeah, that. Too far to turn back now. And it goes, when the new nation of Hebrews were liberated from slavery in Egypt, they found themselves dead-ended against the Red Sea with Pharaoh's army in a hot pursuit. Facing the prospect of drowning, some of the Hebrews shouted, "Let's go back to Egypt. There we will be slaves, but at least we'll have homes and food." Others argued that anything would be better than slavery, and they would rather take their chances than return to a condition that they fought so hard to relieve. The rabbinical commentary of the Old Testament tells that some of the Jews walked into the Red Sea up to their necks before the waters parted. It was on their faith, the rabbis asserted, that the seas opened. Like the newborn Jewish nation, there's a part of us that is tempted to return to the old when we are frightened. Oh, say that again. Please, Lord, just let my old job take me back. I know they wasn't treating me right and it wasn't paying me enough money. I was only there. I was working hard enough not to get fired, and they was paying me just enough not to quit. But Lord, just let me go back. You can't go back. As we face uncharted territory, our sense of insecurity bids us to take refuge in our past. But at such a moment of anxiety, we forget the past did not work for us. This is precisely why we left. It is but the voice of doubt and fear that urges us to be what we were rather than what we are growing to become. There is some, there is more to life than material security, and more to safety than the known. The only true security is in spirit, and the only real safety is in freedom. We may have all kinds of material comforts, but if our spirit is not at peace, we are homeless. Ooh, did y'all hear that?
Yep.
If your spirit is not at peace, we are homeless. I have lived in situations under duress and it felt like not home. So if you are at home and it don't feel like home, you right, you homeless. Go ahead, Sherry.
Yeah, that's so revealing, so telling, because I experienced that with my son. He has mental illness, and I believe that's a good expression for how he operates. Because he's not at peace, he lives like a homeless person.
I'm here.
He lives. Hi, Dr.
Can you
Loretta.
hear me?
We can hear you. He lives like a homeless person. And like I see it right before my eyes. Like sometimes um he won't wash, he won't change his clothes. Um he eats stuff like it's his last supper. And so now I feel like I want to encourage him to find peace
Yes. Yes.
and define peace,
Define what the
because
peace.
I don't think he has a clear definition of what peace is. Most of us who are here have grown into a place of peace,
Yeah.
have grown into what we know to be our peace, and yeah,
That's so
it's a
good.
good, it's a good observation. Yeah.
Absolutely. So let me say it again. There is more to life than material security and more to safety than the known. The only true security is in spirit, and the only real safety is in freedom. We may have all kinds of material comforts, but if our spirit is not at peace, we are homeless. And we may have nothing in the outer world, but in if our inner world is lit by love, we are unshakably secure. That's so good. Doesn't matter what's going on outside of you, as long as your inner world is lit by love. When your inner world is lit by love, you are unshakably secure. So do not let fear tempt you to return to a condition you have outgrown. Condition, relationship, job, home. Do not let fear return you to a condition you have outgrown. You have come too far to turn back now. Keep moving step by step, day by day, and miracles will meet you to take you to the other side. Miracles will meet you and take you to the other side. Every day there's a miracle that shows up that takes you to the next step, the next thing, the next location, the next place where you belong. Let the miracle show up and take you to the other side. The affirmation says, give me the strength to keep moving ahead until I realize my goal. Give me the strength to keep moving ahead until I realize my goal. I trust God to guide me to my new life and care for me always. I trust God to guide me to my new life and care for me always. If you agree, or if you are determined to live by this, I trust God to guide me to my new life and care for me always. Put a 1 in the chat. God, take me to my new life. I am free to be free. What's that? Maya said 21 years was enough to give them. You did the equivalent of a bid in jail. You are free to be free. They no longer deserve your presence and light, and trust me, you will be missed. That is absolutely the truth. My ex-husband said, why did I let him divorce me? Why did you, what? Let you? Mm-mm, mm-mm. That was definitely not me, sir. That was you. And so I like the words that I heard. I guess that was last week now. And it says, once you realize how powerful your thoughts are, you won't just think anything. Once you realize how powerful your words are, you won't just say anything. And once you realize how powerful your presence is, you won't just be anywhere. Mind your thoughts, mind your words, and mind the people that you are around, that you allow to be in your powerful presence. Mind the people that are sucking your light and your energy. And when you leave, you feel so drained because they are sucking your energy from you. Go place where you can pour out and be poured back into. Pour out and be poured back into. This is a place where we pour out. Yes, Frida, where we pour out and pour right back in. Carol said, God, please take me to my new life. So I'm so grateful. I see Dr. Long is in the building. Hey, 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 we see you. We see you. Press the button. Press the button.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Please, Lord, take me to my new life.
I know that.
Whoa.
I
Give
know
me
that's
the
right.
courage to take the next step and know that wherever that next step is going, don't stand. Well, is this right? Well, yeah, you better walk. You ain't got time to stand up there and figure it out. If you could have figured it out, you would have done it already. Just go.
Let's go already. So, Dr. Long, Manya is in the building. Manya is the young lady that I told y'all about yesterday that I met at Publix. So she is here in the
Oh,
building.
the trust lady?
Yes, the trust
Oh, girl, have I got work for you?
lady.
Because my birthday, I'll be 87, and I'm trusting that God sent you up in here to get this stuff straight for my youngins.
I know that's right.
Whatever I could do, I will do. Blessings for real. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely.
So
Because
that
as hard as I've worked, I sure don't want to be in heaven watching them dribble it out. I know my mother comes because my daddy graduated to heaven at 99, and they were such a committed couple. I finally said, Daddy, usually a couple like you, when one leaves, the other one follows. Your mother wouldn't let me come. I said, Excuse me? Mama's running stuff from heaven? You better believe it. She said, You got to stay there and help them youngins. You can't come up here and tap dance with me. You got to stay there. They were dance partners. She said, I'll come get you when it's time for you to come dance with me. And she did. He said on the baby monitor, Hold the door, baby, I'm coming. And my nephew ran in there and said, Granddaddy, what'd you say? He said, Nothing. Next morning, they went to give him his Cheerios. He was gone.
See?
Hold the door, baby, I'm coming.
Hold the door, baby. I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So Manya, Dr. Long is the lady I told you who graced the airwaves as Susan from Sesame Street for 50
Yes.
years. So she is our resident celebrity, as well as our prayer person. So, Dr. Long, would you please give us our prayer for this day?
Okay, come on, all y'all. I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going
I'm
in.
blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming
I'm
out.
blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the
I'm
city.
blessed in the field.
I'm blessed in the
Because
field.
I'm always in the right place at the right time
Always in the right place at the right time.
with the right people,
The right people
doing the right thing
on the right thing
for the right reasons,
for
and
the right reason.
everything is in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open hand of favor to us
that we may do no harm.
that we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God,
We let go and let God.
then go with the flow
Go with the flow.
and let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the blessings and the money roll in.
Here comes from the north, south, east, and west,
In the north, south, east, and west,
from above and beneath,
above and beneath,
from known and unknown sources.
from known and unknown sources.
Tell us about the money, Darlaina.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance so we never run out. We always have more than enough to do anything our heart desires,
Yes.
more than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
Yes.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Yes.
And where's the bank, Bridget?
Heaven.
Heaven.
And guess what? We're branch banks.
We are branch banks of heaven.
Come on now. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh, wow. Okay. That's how the branch looks over here in West New York. That's how
Yes.
the branch looks over here in East Windsor.
Yes. Yes. And yes. Well, I thank you all for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same station.
What's that young lady's name? Manya.
Manya.
I like it, Lord.
And you told her who you were?
She thought she was praying for herself. We've been drawing her up in here.
Right. We're a collector of super duper amazing
Okay,
people.
girl, get your
I
pen,
believe it.
get your crayon out, and let's go. Start drawing
Yes,
up these
yes,
papers.
yes. What you say, Nona?
I was asking, does she know who Dr. Long really is? Because
Yes.
she does. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a child of the Most High God. That's
Well,
who
yeah.
I be.
Besides that one, yeah, you're one of your other titles.
What else? Yeah.
And we all call ourselves her sesame seeds.
Yeah, you are.
We
Look
have
how
all been,
good you turned out.
look
Yes,
how
we love
good.
you. I love
I
y'all. Have a
love you
great day.
more. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Have an amazing day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.